Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, keep us or give us your thumbs up, subscribe to our channels and continue to share. Edo Election Tribunal adjourned till March 3, 2025 as APC fails to present listed witnesses. The Edo State Governorship Election Tribunal has adjourned proceedings to March 3, 2025 to allow parties involved in the petition to adopt their final written addresses. According to report from Premium Times, the petition filed by the PDP and its candidate Asue Ighodalo challenges the declaration of APC candidate Okpebholo as the winner of the September 2024 governorship election. Ighodalo alleges incidents of overvoting, non-serialization of electoral materials, and incorrect computation of results by INEC, all of which he claims favoured the APC. On Wednesday, the APC disclosed that it had prepared 20 witnesses to defend Okpebholo's victory. However, only 4 of these witnesses were able to testify before the tribunal. According to a report by AIT Live, 3 of the 4 witnesses admitted that there were alleged incidents of overvoting during the September 2024 polls. They also confirmed that results from polling units where overvoting occurred were subsequently cancelled. The revelations add weight to the PDP's petition, as overvoting is a significant electoral malpractice that could affect the legitimacy of the results in affected areas. However, the APC remains confident that Okpebholo's victory was legitimate and has urged the tribunal to dismiss the petition. As the tribunal resumes in March, both parties are expected to present their final argument through written addresses, summarizing their positions on the case. The outcome of the tribunal proceedings could have far-reaching implications for the political landscape of Edo State. For the PDP, a favorable ruling would signify a potential reversal of the governorship results, while for the APC it will affirm Okpebholo's mandate and the integrity of the electoral process. Well, we are seeing that the tribunal, the processes are progressing. As long as the whole petitioners and the defenders have decided to close their case, it means that we are coasting towards the end of the tribunal. Like we have just read that by 3rd of March, the tribunal adjourned to, and then it's expected that by that time they should begin to present their written addresses, and that's what we are looking at. And as they present their individual written addresses, of course it's going to give the judges the chance and time to read through and then begin to check and also begin to do their own final judgment. And these are the things that is expected as of the procedure, the court procedure. And then looking at the fact that all the parties concerned have presented their cases in one way or the other. For example, we could remember that the petitioner, which happened to be PDP and Asue Ighodalo, presented about 19 witnesses out of maybe about 100 or so that they intended to present. And also, INEC didn't even present any, but then APC came to now present 4 out of maybe 19 or so that they said they want to present. But whichever the case, each of them has come to argue and also try to explain further to convince the judge, the bench, that their petitions should be either discarded or accepted. It's either way. That for the petitioner, of course, that it should be his prayer should be answered by the court and uphold the election of Asue Ighodalo, thereby cancelling that of Monday Okpebholo, to make sure that the result is reversed and then the mandate is returned to the PDP candidate for him to now become the legally voted governor of Edo State. But then at the other side, the INEC is trying to also make sure that Okpebholo that has been declared will remain the governor, so as to be able to have a good voice in it, and also people will be able to say that the electoral process is good, is also favorable, that there is no problem as it were, because of course the integrity of the election process is already at stake. Everybody is pointing accusing finger now. I mean the petitioners in particular, saying that of course there are discrepancies here and there are breaches of the law and the rules here and there are skirmishes in some places, and there are corruptions also in some places. So as a result of that, they are going to also those things will surely speak ill of the process, and also paint the umpire in a very bad light, showing that INEC is aiding and abetting evil, as it were, in our election. But then I know INEC is also trying to make sure that it defends itself, and also make sure Nigerians accept whatever it does as real and with integrity. And that's what INEC is all about. And also in terms of the APC herself, they want to make sure that the execution of the result given by INEC should be stayed, meaning that the court should uphold the election of Monday Okpebolo, that for him to continue as the legally elected governor of Edo State by law, by rule, that it should be accepted. So, with all this summarizing now, the court is expecting that, of course, each party now, as the tribunal will resume in March, that they are expected to present their final argument. And how will they do that? Is going to be through a written addresses summarizing their positions on the case they have presented, and all their evidences, the accusation, the counter accusation, the examination, and the cross examination. They need to make sure that they put everything in print, white and black, and present before the bench, the tribunal, and then they in turn go and look into the matter and then come out with their own individual conclusion. I think the tribunal is having a three-man panel, and it is expected that each of the justice will come out with his own judgment, and the one that has the best carry the day. I mean, if two gave a mandate to one of the candidate, that the one that has two votes will carry the day, and if the whole three give it to one, of course carries the day, and if it is the other way round, of course. But then I doubt if there is going to be a stalemate in this situation. It's either every one of them say yes or they all say no. That you can't have them at the middle all together, because what is much more important is for me to them to make sure that they give Edo State a favorable judgment so that the state can move forward. We are keeping our fingers crossed to hear the next move as from March. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel.